I think too many magicians make the mistake of over-presenting, of being overly dramatic with absolutely every trick. Certainly some tricks you really want to play up as a miracle, but other stuff, it's great to just be really casual with it. In fact, I find when I share something in a real casual, low-key way, people find it very disarming, and sometimes it can get the best reactions, stronger reactions than the stuff I really push on people. And this is a great example here. Right now, so many restaurants, of course, are giving away lollipops. All I do is borrow some change, okay? And say, look, I know this may not look exactly like much of a magic wand here. I get that. But I'll say, watch. If I just take a dime, I can take it and actually push it and melt it. And you'll see the dime. It's a great illusion, right? I mean, it really looks like it melts right through the wrapper. And it really has. The only way someone can get the dime out of there is by removing the wrapper and they find the dime is really inside. On this video, I'm going to reveal to you the secrets, not only how to do this handling, but a few other ideas with this sort of primary effect of something appearing inside the lollipop. So I'm going to show you a few different handlings, a few different ideas. I'm sure you're going to like at least one of them and want to include and share it with your friends. On this video, I'm also going to give you a chance to win one of 12 of my extraordinary magic projects. Okay, it's got 20 different tricks on it. It's a 2-hour download. It's also available as a DVD in a few different formats. As always, you can check it out at sankeymagic.com. For your chance to enter the contest this week, I'm going to ask you to answer a question. Let's go right into the question this week. Sure. Since we're doing magic with candy, my question to you this week, and leave a comment down below. You'll be automatically entered into this contest to win a free extraordinary project. The question is, what's your favorite candy? Okay, and even if you don't like candy, even if you're not a big candy person, if you had to eat a piece of candy, and the word candy can be pretty flexible, I know it can mean a few different things, but leave a comment down below and tell me your favorite piece of candy. On this video, I'm also going to announce the names of the 12 winners from last week's contest, but for now, let's jump in. I've performed this many, many times in bars and restaurants, even if they're not giving away the lollipop. I just will take it out of my pocket and say, I know it doesn't look like much of a magic wand, but look. So just having this in your pocket. Now, what's the secret preparation and what's the sleight of hand? And I said I'm going to show you a few different handlings right now. First, you're going to need one of these plastic wrap lollipops. And what you do is you're going to pull, and with your thumb, slowly work it out. Let's see if I'm going to get this one. Right here in Toronto today, it is stinking hot. So is this one. Okay, I'm going to loosen that a little bit here. Sometimes when they're really hot, it can stick so much it can be tricky to get them off. So we'll cheat a little bit here. Usually I don't have to peel it. Usually I can. Is this one going to work better for me? Usually, yeah, this one's working a little bit better. It's coming up a bit looser. Usually you can just pull, but if they're stinking hot, it's not going to work as well. But you're going to slowly pull this out. Boom, like that. Okay, and try to keep it in good condition as much as you can. Then you're going to take a dime. Okay, stick that dime in there. All right. And then pull it back over. Now, sometimes what you'll find is it's better to pull it out, but not all the way out. Slip the dime under the wrapper, okay? And then sort of move it all back in together. But this is my finished one here, okay? I made this when it wasn't stinking hot here, okay? You got the dime underneath there. And what you'll find with this plastic wrap is even though if a forensic scientist examined the plastic here, he or she would find that it has been tampered with, okay? But if you just squeeze it a bit, okay, and you could even get a little bit of spit, put it in there like this, that frankly, from even 6 inches away, it looks like it's totally sealed legitimately, okay? So do not sweat that, because I'm going to show you how I handled it at the end to ultimately what's called diffusing the gimmick. Magician introduces something from the pocket, okay? It's a good idea to be able to casually show, and no one's looking for a dime or anything. They're not looking for anything. They're not looking for it to be a funny color or anything. I'm just casually showing both sides. Now, what I'm doing is something called the paddle move. And you can apply it to so many different things. I am secretly turning this. Okay? I am turning it. This is my small action. But you don't see it because this larger action of turning the hand is concealing it. I mean, it looks so convincing that I'm showing this side and that side. So what do you do with the dime? There's many ways to do this, and this is what I want to show you one way. What I did here is I just pretended to pick up a dime. When you have a stack of change here, or somebody, ask someone, hold your hand, do you have any change? And as long as they got a few coins, 3 or 4 coins, then you can pretend to take one. You got the sound, and you got the visuals. but you're actually picking up nothing. You can say, we'll use a nickel. Well, actually, no, let's use a dime, a little bit smaller, a little bit easier. Okay, so I pick up once to nail the impression that I'm picking up things, get rid of that, turn everything over, grab a dime, apparently I have nothing. So that's one way to have nothing in your hand. Okay. Another way, very organic, is if this is in your pocket. Let's say this is my jacket pocket over here. Okay. I can borrow a dime from someone literally. Okay. Say, great, we'll use this dime. Do a false take of the dime. So I have the dime, false take of the dime, go to my pocket for the lollipop, come out here, and now I'm where I want to be. I've got nothing in this hand. I can show this both sides, do a tap and a reveal. Okay. So that's using what's called a false transfer. Okay. Want it to end up in my right hand so I can either take the dime, pretend to pick it up, curl my fingers, and let the hand fall. But it really looks like I'm taking the dime, okay? But it's just staying behind the hand, okay? Or I could do a false take, or this is a take. This would be a false drop. I mean, it really looks like I have the dime, and I'm putting it in the other hand, and I'm just holding it back. And if you check out my other coin tricks on my channel here, you'll see that I teach this kind of thing on a few others, okay? But here the right hand goes to the pocket, gets this out, and I'm so far ahead. So that's another way to do this. Another way, I'm going to show you actually 2 other quick things in just a second. Really cool ideas on how to do this. But first, let me jump up here. Boom. I want to announce now the Best Card Magic winners from last week. A bunch of you entered the contest for my Best Card Magic project. 20 card tricks, some of my favorite stuff. Here are the winners. U12 won. Dan Urban, Mike Buckland, Douglas Wolfberg, Ricky Haverly 4. I want to get that right. The 4th. Ricky Haverly the 4th. Who'd have thought there were so many Ricky Haverlys? I don't know. Jonathan Snow, Caddy Kaha, it's with a K-H-A-W, Riley Robertson, Dylan Overgard with a double A. I always like that. Kierkegaard, reminds you of that. Henry Perkins, Brian McD86, babies, McD86, Angela Kane, and Lindsay Spurlock. U12 won. Contact my team. Let them know. Send an email to contact@sankeymagic.com. Let them know your real name. Say, hey, I won one of Jay's prizes, the Best Card Magic. Get that to me. And they will email you the download, the 2-hour download. All right? Congratulations, you guys won. All right, let's jump back in here. Jump back in. I want to tell you a bit more about, so we've got this. We've done the paddle move. We know that. We've shown a couple of different ways to do it. Another way to do this would be to not present it as a magic trick, but as more of or stretch the moment. With magic, it can be really fun to stretch moments. So maybe what I do here is I've got my coin. Okay, I've got my dime. Say, along with the dime, we're also going to use, and I go to my pocket, I get this out, I show both sides like this, and I say, I don't say I'm going to show magic, I say an optical illusion. I'll say, kind of a cool optical illusion. Look, if I take the dime, and I balance it just on top like that. If I balance it, you'll see it looks like it's melted. So there I'm just pretending not to have a magic moment or a melting thing, but just sort of a balance. And then I slowly, apparently put it there and then lower the right hand and I hold as if it's going to fall off. That gives them a second to register, a moment to register, and then they can see, boy, is that a great illusion? I mean, it really looks like it's underneath the foil, right? I mean, the plastic wrap, it really feels that, or even feels like it's under there. And so that's a great way to stretch out the reality of what you're doing. Oh, and a really cool detail. You can miscall the date. I'm so glad I remembered this. Miscall the date. What you can do is have someone give you a dime. Boom, they give you a dime. Great, we'll use this dime. And then you look at it, you go, and of course, all you've done is memorize the date on this. It's 2005, right? So you borrow your dime, you say, great, we're going to try something with this. Here, somebody remember 2005, okay? And I don't make a big deal of it. I don't say, why don't we record the date for future reference, just in case people think I'm using duplicates in my world of wonders. Okay? You just go, can someone remember 2005? 2005, okay? And you just miscall the date. So at the end, when they remove the other dime from inside, it's the same date. It adds a little convincer. Now to finish. The all-important finish. I'm going to tell you how I finish this up in just a sec. I just want to say one last time here. I want to remind you to leave a comment down below. Your chance to win, in this case, my extraordinary magic packets. Magic with ordinary objects. I don't think there are any card tricks on that project. It's all organic found stuff, okay? So leave a comment down below and let me know if you had to eat any candy in the world. What's your favorite candy? What is your favorite candy? Please leave a comment. Enter it into the contest. This big closer here, this big ending here. You know what I do with this? To make sure, you could hand this to somebody, but they might start to, they sort of will notice what's going on here. And so what I like to do is after revealing, boom, like this, and I go, just in case you don't believe it's actually under there. And now you get to do this. And push slowly, and you really want to milk this. The moment this is out, all you have is the memory, right? So you do this, and again, it's so hot here in my basement. You can see that stuck there like that. Thank you so much. I hope you liked that. Again, just something casual you can do. And if you are at a restaurant with the family, whatever, and they've got those lollipops there, ooh, you're set up to freak people out. Please, two last things. One is follow me on Instagram. I'm revealing a lot of fun stuff there, magic tips and some stories and things. You can find me on Instagram at @TheRealJaySankey, @TheRealJaySankey on Instagram. And also, if you liked this video, and you want to learn more sort of down-to-earth fun, illusions, deception, stuff like that, click the like button and please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. More cool videos coming very, very soon.